It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From TD Garden in Boston, tonight, the Boston Celtics play host to the Golden State Warriors. Opening tip controlled by the Golden State Warriors. Curry. Spins and scores.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The ball's controlled by Boston. Walker to Cantor. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the...
Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. It'll stay Celtic basketball.
Green light, green light.
Walker. Not going down here. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
So you're just going to let him go coast to coast like that?
Celtics have it. To Hayward. From long range. Off the iron. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Kemba Walker, defended by Steph Curry. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. It'll stay Celtic basketball. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Goes to the left side. Cauley Stein. Oh, highlight moves. The crossover gets inside and the slam dunk. This is already getting out of hand.
Coaching strategy 101. You probably want to utilize a timeout to disrupt the pace of this other team. This game is starting to get out of hand quick and early.
Our thanks go to those who have already participated in this community event.
Short jumper stays out. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in, so it's time to get going.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw, good. And they add one more to the lead. It's up to 11. Boston with the basketball. Walker to Cantor. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. To the rim. Lays it up and in.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Hayward, much needed bucket right there with the three. This game, long way to go. They're back within 10.
This isn't going to be a rollover game. That's the kind of facial expressions you need from somebody who's ready to fight.
Green. That misses with 3 seconds left. Desperation shot here from half court. First quarter in the books. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Into the front court, it's Walker. They find themselves down 10. To Cantor. Willie Cauley-Stein tips it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
And it's Cantor.
Oh, and he can't keep it in off the block.
Man, that was impressive. It's no good. Great defense. And a pass stolen by Boston. Walker knocked loose. Warriors have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
And count the basket inside.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Celtics have it. Walker. Knocked loose. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
That move, that was nasty right there. But look, if you don't want to defend him, let me know. I can get a 10-day.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Down a dozen. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Green. Curry. Steph Curry. He's finally on the board. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Walker to Hayward. Walker. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gordon Hayward, that's how it's done. 3 for 6 now.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Tough make through traffic.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
Walker to Hayward. In scores.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Wide open look won't go. Time expires to end the first half. The Warriors with a commanding lead.
Fellas, Jalen here with your halftime report. The Warriors certainly did. And with that, I'm sitting.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Celtics have it. And the Warriors have the rebound. And the finish off the nice step through.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Walker to Hayward. Big finish. Full head of steam that time. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
It's good. And one.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Boston with the basketball. Walker to Cantor. Probing the defense. Draymond Green with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker not shaken for the early struggles. Maybe this is a sign of things to come.
When I think about Kemba Walker, I think about a self-made elite PG. He's a little guy that thrives amongst the NBA giants, and he's fearless. Let me tell you about how fearless he is. Even Alvin Gentry said he's probably the biggest competitor he's ever seen. You could put him right up there with the likes of Kobe Bryant from a competitive standpoint. That goes to show you that Walker will do anything and everything to beat you every possession.
Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it. Cauley-Stein sets him up. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Willie Cauley-Stein. Celtics have it. Walker to Hayward. Probing the defense.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Steph Curry. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys up by 15. To Green. Jason Tatum with the block. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Celtics. To Curry.
Gotta get through this screen. Get through it.
To Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Hayward to Cantor. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now. The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And Jay, no surprise, the defending champs in complete control.
Ed, we call that first-class problems. Just too many weapons, and the rich keep getting richer. When you have 5 All-Stars on one team and then an NBA Finals MVP as well, that's a good problem, man.
Shot by Brown, off the mark. To Curry. Trying to cash in. Curry's shot won't go. Brown into the front court. Trailing by 15. Yes! And a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Jaylen Brown trying to cash in on the three-point play. A career 65% free throw shooter. Free throws good. A three-point play, and the lead back down to 12. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Hayward. The Celtics down to 4 in the shot clock. Hayward. Almost, but no good. To Thompson. Beyond the arc for 3. And splash. Klay Thompson. Quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Here comes the screen. Kemba Walker takes aim at Steph Curry. To Hayward. Here's a chance from long range, and Gordon Hayward knocks down a wide open look.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Off the mark on his free throw. Give it to him. Kemba Walker. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
Cauley Stein. Cauley Stein powers it through. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Hey, lock up.
Look, I get it. I've been one of the players who have had these mishaps happen to defensively. There is no worse feeling than the next day in film session watching yourself roam on the island by yourself. Somebody in this particular moment needs to tell you to get your head out of you-know-what to get back in the game.
Cashes in for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Walker with the basketball. His guys down big. Knocked loose. Stuffs it down with authority.
Woo! This rookie is a high flyer. He brings that kind of pro-am vibe to the NBA, and it's fun to watch.
Hayward. And the rebound cleared by Thompson.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys hooked on
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk.
that's called a grown man play, Ed. Someone's trying to get featured on SportsCenter tonight.
deep three. At the buzzer, it's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Favorite roles here. And I've got your EA